Hello? Like someone's gonna say hello back. Okay, wait, I gotta read that. Okay, let's see. Let me get this all set up here. Week. Okay, can you hear me? I got headphones on today. Uh, can you hear me? Can you hear me good? Oops. Okay. So I have enabled guest chat tonight. So I'm gonna send the link to let's see. Okay, my live just cut out. I'm not hearing any sound in my headphones, though. I don't know. I need. Okay, there's the chat. Yeah, I don't hear myself. I got the phone muted, and or should I not have my phone muted? So I'm streaming from my phone. Where's the? Yeah, the volume's down on my tablet, so you shouldn't hear that. So I can't test the sound yet because nobody's jumped on, so I don't know. Oh, the phone's slipping. Okay. Sound is good? Okay. I have my headphones in, so I don't know what anybody sounds like yet. I'm gonna put this statue over here. Bring my reservoir over here. Hey, puppy. Oh, puppy. Puppy, where you going, puppy? Where you going, puppy? Okay, welcome Jane, Carol, Mike. Okay, that's good. Just getting my stuff tools together. Should probably already have that done. My brushes. Oh, I got a disc full of seeds here from my adventure. Come here, little seeds. Okay, stay right there. Kind of warm in here. Yeah, 71. That should be good. Water. Billy Gunn, welcome. Lulu Bell, welcome. So I have chat enabled tonight for a guest. And if Gerald doesn't jump on, I sent him the link to share in the room. And everyone can jump on if they want. I really don't know what I'm going to paint. I kind of had something in mind, but I'm a little afraid I'm going to screw it up. So I got a little canvas here, small one. Sorry about the shakiness. You go do that, Mike. Mike's going to be lurking. Oh. So I got headphones this time, so I don't know if that's gonna, that was probably on my end. Just a cup, welcome in. Does it look blurry? Looks blurry on my end. Look, Larry. Oh, is he trying to get in? Okay, I just gotta okay it. I'm holding the phone now. Just a cup, not very long. It shows.
Hi.
Hey, okay, good. The headphones are working. I just needed to make sure that they were connected. Okay, good.
All
I
right.
hear
Well,
you,
I'll get
Garo.
out then.
No, you don't have to. I
I did
just
my
gotta make
duty.
stop it. You just gotta raise the volume so I can hear you. Okay,
All right. No,
that's
you sound
awesome.
good. It looks like you're freezing once in a while on the video.
Um, yeah, I saw that the video looked kind of distorted a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like you're doing pretty good right now, though.
Okay, good. All right. Then I'm gonna put the phone on the stand and stop making it wobble.
So if you put
Okay.
it in, the chat, if anybody else wants to come on, I'm glad to drop out and let somebody else do it. Otherwise, I'll stick with you for as long as you want somebody.
Yeah, that's fine. I just don't have a way to. I don't have the link. That's why I sent it to you.
Oh, so you want me to
But
put it in?
yeah, if you want to stick it in there, and then from there I can copy paste it. That way you don't have to keep doing it. I can kind of.
All right.
I don't think anybody's gonna want to jump on, but you never know. It's like
Well,
pulling teeth.
there might be a brave soul out there. Maybe Raymond or Blazer will show up again.
Maybe. Hey, Crystal J, welcome in.
All right, I think that's the link.
Yeah, Crystal, I do. I paint. I'm an artist. Uh, this is my art studio. Remember the rocks that Gerald and Jane had been showing on their show? That's my art. On Midwest Night Watchers. Oh, you meant on canvas? Yeah, I do. These are all my paintings on canvas. So I pulled these out of the front house.
Show her the one that we did last week, the little one, the very last one we did, or yeah, a couple days ago.
Okay. So yeah, that's all on canvas. This was when I
Oh,
was up on the mountain.
I like those
That's
deer.
actual that's actual a photo I took of 3 deer and I just painted it.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
exactly how they were. They were all sitting like that. Um, two deer and their fawn. Well, actually, that's a mother and two fawn. Sorry.
All right, cool.
So this is what we did last week. Was it that was that 8 hour marathon, huh?
Yeah,
So I did that. See the colors, how I like the colors. I love these colors.
yeah,
And then here's the one that we turned like all different ways. Let's see. This
yeah,
is this is this is the way we started. No, yeah,
yeah. The
that's the
red
way we
was up.
started. It's kind of a weird abstract.
Yeah, that was a fun night.
Yeah, I can't believe we did 8 hours. That's unbelievable.
Only with you.
And then, excuse me, and then we remember we touched up Angry Owl.
Yeah,
We touched up his little feathers.
he's so cute.
Angry Owl.
So if you get Henri, you get the Angry Owl.
Yeah, you better keep him close by then.
Yes, he's watching you. Like the dog man.
I'm
He's
watching
watching you.
you.
Oh yeah.
He's watching.
Oh yeah.
Remember, while we were painting and he was poking out the side of the.
Yep.
Hi,
He,
puppy.
he was watching us.
And here's another kind of really different one that I'd painted.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, this one's got a whole bunch of stuff going on in there.
Wow.
Rippy.
So
Now, do you
that
post these
one.
anywhere for sale, Susie?
No, I put I actually showed these at crafts fairs. I had in several craft fairs, but that's about it. Craft fairs. I actually have an Etsy account, but there's so many. I don't know. It's just the place is complicated to me.
Yeah. I was just thinking you need to get those out there online somewhere for people to see them and be able to buy them if you want to sell them.
Yeah, I just haven't found anybody that likes them, so that's why I think that they're all pretty crappy.
We keep saying it every week how much we love them. What are you doing?
Oh, that
uh,
was the you did the other night.
they're all crap.
Angry Owl.
Jane says she'll buy Angry Al and the one we did at the very end right now.
That weird abstract little one. This one.
The one with the tomahawk and the.
Oh, I guess she wants all of them. We did that. She wants that one and Angry Al and one with the
And
flute playing. Yep. She
these
wants all
are
three
these
of those.
are. Oh my gosh. That's funny.
Oh,
Yep. Jane just said sold.
Oh, that's cute. You guys like my horrible art.
So what are we doing tonight?
um, I really don't know. I kind of wanted to paint like Groot. You know Groot
Oh
from
yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
oh,
I am
Groot.
Groot.
I am Groot.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't want to screw them all up. Uh, I'm gonna have to draw them up first.
Crystal says she wants the orange abstract one.
Which they're all orange.
I don't know. That's all she said.
Oh, thank you, Crystal. I don't know what the weird one, the last one I showed. I'll have to put it up in the maybe in the community chat and post them and see. That way you can. I don't know which one you're talking about, like this one or the one in the frame or the deer, because they all have orange in them. Is that the one she's talking about?
I don't know. She just said I want the orange one, the orange abstract. So I'm assuming that one, but I don't know.
The one with the white lines. Oh, the one that's sitting right here by the wall. Ah, she's talking about this one.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Oops.
Drop something.
I think I dropped the. Ow. That one?
Going once. Going
Is
twice.
it that one? Is
Oh,
it that one?
she said no. That one right there?
She said no to the other one. She said yes.
Yeah, the what? Which one? I was just on this one.
She said no to the first one. Yes to that one.
That
Okay.
one in the black frame. That one.
I don't know. I don't see a reply yet.
She just said she wants it,
All right.
but she does. I saw yes, but I was pointing towards the other one, so I don't know which one she wants. There's one in a frame and there's one that's not in a frame.
It says no, not the black frame.
Chingada la madre. How about this one then?
Yeah, I think that's what the one is.
There's such a bad delay on my tablet.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. She said
Okay, so
yes.
that one. This one right there.
So
This one actually has I think it has a name. So I name all of my paintings. That one's called Sunset Travels.
Can you do an auction voice?
No.
Yeah, can you do an
$1
auction
million.
voice, Carol?
So
$1 million.
Yeah, this one's called Travels Sunset Travels, that one.
Sunset Travels.
Yeah, that's that one.
All right.
Crystal likes that hideous one. Yeah, oh, you name yours too, Crystal? I feel like I'm talking really loud. Yeah, I like to name mine. I like to they kind of come with a story.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat.
I think we catch ourselves talking loud too when we're on live.
I shall name it George.
George.
I will love it
Awesome.
and pet it.
Hug it, squeeze it.
See, Crystal says it's beautiful.
Thank you.
You quit being so hard on yourself, Susie.
I just I try. I'll take your advice.
Everybody's their worst critic. You got to get over that.
Mhm. I know.
I am Groot.
He is Groot.
I am Groot.
So you got a picture of baby Groot or teenage Groot or older Groot? Which one? All three of them?
It's when he's still in the pot. He's still in the pot, and he hasn't separated from the pot yet.
Okay.
So
The pot.
yeah, I'm gonna paint the pot. He's growing out of the pot, the little flower pot, and
Oh, very good, Crystal. She sold a painting last year.
oh yeah, did she use YouTube for it? I'm gonna figure out my colors. Let's see. I just looked at him. It's right here. How
The
do I
only thing
get
I don't
that?
like, the only thing I don't like about this is that I don't see the chat unless somebody types something in current.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to break the phone out at the same time.
Break the phone.
So where's my pellet? Yeah, that's a feature that needs to be rethought and remastered, definitely.
Oh, she sold it to a friend on through Facebook.
Oh,
See, it's all about networking.
yeah, I try not to. I have my own art page on Facebook. It's Silverleaf's art. I try not to flood my personal Facebook page with my stuff because it just feels like I'm pushing it down everybody's throat all the time. So I don't want to do that.
Well, we need to figure out how to get it out there somehow.
Yeah.
So how did you come up with Silverleaf? What's the story behind that?
When I was little, my mom used to take us to this place that was like a botanical store, where they sold candles and incense and sage and like tinctures and like war waters and rose water and books and herbs, and it's called like a botanical store. And there was a little old lady that worked there. It was her store, and her name, we called her Nana. She was like a grandma that I didn't have, that I never had. And my mom would drop us off every now and then with her in her care, and she would take care of us. And I loved that place. It was like being at Hogwarts. It was just a magical
Wow.
place to me. And she had this big drum, and she had all these things, dream catchers hanging, and like little. She had a big old drum made of hide, hide skin, and she used to have like this, like a fairy friend. And as a kid, I thought, oh wow, that's what a neat thing to have as a little friend, as a fairy. Well, her little fairy friend was named Silverleaf.
Oh, okay.
So, in memory of her, so I don't ever forget, um, I took on the name Silverleaf because
Oh,
she
that's
really meant
nice.
a lot to me, and this was her magical friend, fairy, that she used to tell us about all the time. She used to move things around in the store, and
Have you
she
ever
used to
painted
help us.
what Silverleaf would look like?
Little fairy? No, actually, no. I never thought about painting her. But yeah, that's where I got the name. Is from a really, really nice lady. Oh gosh, she used to take care of us like we were her own.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, a really
Have
beautiful
you
woman.
is it still raining?
Nope, it just rained for like maybe an hour, 45 minutes or so. Let's see. Oh, those are two different blues. So I gotta do a background. Okay. I think we said hi to everybody in the chat.
I think so. I
And
see Crystal. I see Lulu Bell. I know Mike was in earlier. I don't know if he's still there.
he said he was gonna be lurking.
Lurking.
There's some black. Oh, I don't know if I use that.
Susanna's was in here. I don't know if she still is.
Probably waiting for me to hurry up and get painting.
Just a cup. Billy Gunn.
Really good. Okay, so those are the colors I'm gonna use. Hey, puppy. Where'd you
That's as
go?
far as I can go back. So I don't know if anybody else popped in. We got 9 so far in chat, it looks like.
Alrighty.
A few lurkers.
Use. I'm gonna do
Ooh.
like a spacey background. Let's see, I need purple.
Oh, like Starfield or what?
Yeah, kind of like a Starfield. Sort of. I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna attempt to do
Yeah, because
this.
I remember him like being on almost like the dashboard of the spaceship in his little pot.
Yeah, remember? I think it was at the end of. Was it the second movie or the first one where Big Groot dies? He takes his own life to save everybody else.
Yeah, I think that's the first one. I don't remember.
Is
I'd have
that,
to watch
yeah,
them all again.
I think that is the first one.
Yeah, because I think the
That
second
is.
one's when he's just starting to grow again. Or he starts growing right at the end of the first movie. Maybe they show a
Yes.
little clip of it.
Yeah, I think that's it. That's the. And they take a piece of Groot and they put him in soil. It's just a
Yeah.
stick. Yeah, that's right.
Crystal wants to know if you use oil or acrylic. I believe acrylic.
Yes, acrylic. I use acrylic. No, the frame's already been gessoed, but
Never hurts to do it again.
yeah. So what were you two doing this evening, Giro?
Well, we were watching everybody else's YouTubes for a while. Then we watched a Christmas movie, obviously. Then Jane, we were getting ready. We were getting ready to start another one because nobody was on, and we weren't sure if we wanted to go live or not. So we were just getting ready to start one. Jane goes, "Never mind, Susie's on."
Yeah. I was trying to charge my phone enough to get, be able to start the live. So I was like you guys, I was surfing on YouTube watching shows, just lurking here and there.
So we moved the camera today and got some more yard work done.
Oh.
So maybe tomorrow we might have a close up on the bird feeders. I mean, really close. We had a cardinal right after we got done. We came inside to check it out, and a female and a male cardinal popped up on the bird feeder. So hopefully we'll have some good footage tomorrow. Go live, show some birds.
Really? Are your cardinals red over there too?
Yes. Yeah, bright
Okay.
red. The males are bright red, and the females are kind of a brownish, kind of a gray right now.
Ah,
Not quite as pretty, but they are pretty, but
I
they're not
know.
as they're not as flamboyant as the males. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. How come the males get all the colors?
Probably to attract the females, I guess.
Females have to blend in to their
Prot-
nest.
Protect their nest
Oh,
and young, I guess.
someone needs to redo that. We need prettier females.
only the human race where the females try to pretty up.
Huh.
It's usually the males that try to be more attractive to attract the females. It's not the other way around.
Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, you know what? I have some breaking news. Well, it was
What?
spotted on the 9th of November. We're on the 16th already, right? They spotted that the jaguar over here, the jaguaranda
Oh, really?
over here in Phoenix. Yeah, right here at the foothills. I shared it on my live on my feed, Facebook. I was so excited. Oh, they actually caught a like a I don't know 4-second video of it climbing down some rocks, and it had a long slender tail, it was all black. It
Wow.
was beautiful. I shared the link too. I shared the story from the news here, the local news here station, and then I went I went to YouTube and found the video, and I shared that also to avoid all the ad crap that the news stations do. All that bull.
Now, there's reports of one being around this area. Well, I think actually this is I think they're saying it's a cougar, but there's no real firm evidence, so they don't know. So you got to kind of wonder if people making it up or they're seeing something else, or but that's been for
And of,
years now. People keep saying, "Well, they spotted the," like, okay,
and of course, the news. The headline is mysterious animal spotted in Phoenix. God, you guys, jeez, so dramatic. Just say what it is already. It's just that's why I don't watch the news.
now do you guys normally have big cats at all?
Uh, well, where I used to live, we got mountain lions, but I'm sure we have mountain lion over here too. But I'm in the city, but I'm not too far away from the foothills. So, and then beyond that is pretty much open desert and some suburbs, I guess. Not suburbs or rural,
Yeah,
rural,
right.
higher
So they're probably
class.
out there then.
Yeah.
Illinois used to have big game like that, whether it's bears and big cats and stuff, but they eventually got moved out or hunted out, and but every once in a while one will venture down from Wisconsin or wherever.
Uh huh. I love the mountain lions. They're beautiful cats. They're huge. Ah,
And supposedly wolves are starting to come back into Illinois.
really? That would be neat to see.
Yeah, I think they put them up close to the border, northern Illinois and Wisconsin, and maybe Michigan on the other side. I think
Hmm.
they introduced them and hoping they'd kind of migrate. I don't know what their plan is, why they want Illinois to have wolves again, but
I don't know. Farmer's gonna love that.
Oh, I love wolves.
is that black?
No, it's blue.
No, it's blue. All right.
It's ultramarine blue.
So now, did you have to buy new paints just for Groot, or do you already have most of them?
No, I had them. These paints I had to dig out of the garage. They were in a tote in the garage, and I was wondering where the heck they were. They were behind a bunch of storage boxes that I had to go through. I had to climb over and get to these.
Now, how long will they last for you? Will they ever dry out on you, keeping them in storage, or were they
No,
brand new
they'll,
tubes you just opened up?
these I actually like how they're packaged because they're airtight and they don't leave room for anything to dry inside. I really like this kind of paints. Buying them like this.
Okay.
But the one in the bottles, um, as the volume of the paint goes down, you get air that gets in there and it dries up the top layer, and then it gets all. Then the oil separates from the paint.
Yeah.
It's just a mess. I mean, I like them. I use them, but you have to go through
Well,
them fairly quick.
I remember when my aunt and uncle, they were really good artists, and they used to have. Of course, that was that's like 60s and 70s and earlier. They were painting, and I'm sure they came a long ways with paint now because they used to have to worry about that all the time drying out. They'd always have to mix something with it to try to revive them. And
Yeah. You could use water, but there is something else that you can use to mix with them. It's called it's called a floating medium, and you just mix that in with the paint, and it keeps it wet for a little longer because acrylic dries really fast.
yeah, they used oils though.
Oh, oils, shoot, you can paint for hours with oils. They take days to dry.
Oh yeah. Then Aunt Rena, she did a lot of chalk drawings besides
Oh, that's
oils.
neat. Really?
Yeah, well, see, she had her own church and she was in other people's churches, so she'd go around and do chalk paintings. And as she was giving her sermon or her story or whatever, she'd be drawing. And by the time she's done with the story, she had this cool looking chalk drawing.
Really? What would she draw?
Usually religious or like backgrounds. You know, whether we have quite a few of our paintings here. They got cabins and streams and trees and stuff, but at church obviously is more religious subjects,
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
depending on what
That's
story she
neat.
was telling.
Who painted the one with your grandma and you as a baby?
Uncle Gilbert painted the picture of me when I was a baby with my grandma holding
Right.
it. That's in our bedroom.
Really?
That's an awesome picture.
Everybody else always got creeped out by that picture because Uncle Gilbert was good enough where the eyes actually followed you across the room.
Those are kind of weird.
But I have the photo. I have the photo of the picture that he took of us, and then he obviously painted it off the photo,
Uh-huh.
and they look exactly alike. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two were the artists in the family, Aunt Rena and Uncle Gilbert,
Aw.
and they were both ministers.
There's gonna be there's gonna be some white in here. Not the gloss.
Groot.
Okay, so about right here.
Nobody's being active in chat. They're just sitting here watching and lurking, I guess.
Ah, yeah. I bet. God.
So what else did you do today? I know you said it was raining for a while.
Yeah, so I watered the plants today, and right as I after like a minute after I came inside, it started to rain. So they forecasted that yesterday, the rain for yesterday, right after actually I shut down the fire. And I was like, "There's just not going to rain." It was overcast, but it wasn't. The clouds didn't look like they were going to dump anything.
It must be getting ready to come out towards us because I think Monday or Tuesday we're supposed to have rain.
Huh. Yeah, that's nice. It's nice having rain here. I like that the smell and the
So right now on my
it's
screen you got 9 people in chat and you got 9 thumbs up.
all right.
Actually, 10 thumbs up.
I haven't scared them away yet.
No, but they actually match. That's unusual. Where usually they don't ever match.
Actually, 10 thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this.
Try to get the perfect blend down there, or what?
Yeah.
Talk to us, Susie. Tell us what you're doing. Tell us your artistic process.
So this is my secret stroke. Hold
Susie's
on.
stroke.
Susie has a
Susie's
secret
secret stroke.
It's my secret stroke. I don't work well when I'm just like, oh, just I need to be all over the canvas. I need to throw more color on it.
Well, I'm sure everybody's different in their process. Whatever you're feeling at the moment.
Yeah. So there's like some of this in here, right here, some right here. See, when you do abstracts, it's fun to paint with the spatula. Just slapping the paint all over and just moving it all around, and
Right. Almost like
it's
a blade where you can put heavy to light or edge or whatever.
uh-huh. I have to work fast because
You
hey,
almost act like I know what I'm doing.
I know. Do you paint, Carol?
No. I mean, I've drawn before, and I've painted all through school, obviously, and I took art in college, but just a class, But I mean, I thought about it. I've said something to Jane about it. I said, no, I ought to paint something one time or see how it goes, or whatever. But I just don't do it.
My husband did a painting of a lavender plant, and he didn't tell me that he painted it. And when he said, "Do you know who painted that?" and I'm like, I don't know, but I was thinking, oh, they didn't really know what they were doing. He goes, "I painted this." I'm like, "Ooh, I'm glad I didn't say that out loud."
Yeah.
But
We got Spiritual Odyssey in here now. She just found us.
hey, Spiritual Odyssey, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Enjoy the art show. I need to go darker. Where's the blue?
Yeah, where's Dogman in? You need some blood splatter.
He's taking a dog nap. He's taking a puppy nap.
He was on live tonight. I
Yeah,
think
I
were you
watched
in there?
that.
You were in there,
Yeah,
right? Or
yeah.
I thought so. I think I've probably seen you in a couple chats tonight already.
Yeah, Jessica's
Yep.
show
Mog.
earlier with Barry,
Yep.
and
Mog. Mog.
I was in Mog's channel too.
Yep. We watched Mogs
When Mike was on.
And Mike went on for a little bit. Get this paint in here before I can't blend it. Green is drying.
Now, is that a coarse and thick brush, or what kind of brush are you using right now for your?
It's a angular number 22, so it's just a flat and with a kind of an angled edge. I just needed something flat that I could slide the paint around. That
Well,
other
I
brush
just thought
was
I'd ask you in case anybody in chat wanted to know what you're using. Maggie just joined us.
Hi, Maggie.
Maggie.
I think I thought we said tonight was Maggie's turn to be online.
Every night is Maggie's night.
Can you only have one person on at a time?
Yeah, I think so. I don't. I don't. Yeah, I don't think you can. I don't know. It's. I think it said one guest.
Okay, I didn't know because you know 'cause when you use StreamYard and stuff, you can have more than one person on screen. But I didn't know how if you go straight to YouTube how that works.
Yeah. I'm almost certain that it said one guest at a time.
Yeah, Maggie says YouTube is one person.
Yeah. So it goes dark towards the bottom. Sorry. I'm gonna paint over here for a little bit.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
you gotta get that edge.
I know. But this part of the canvas needs to be darker.
You need to get one of those adapters for your easel so it mounts on the inside of your canvas so you can spin it around and nothing's blocking your edge.
You know, I think I wanna put this straight on the
Oh, okay.
maybe I can just point the phone down at it like that. That way I
Yeah,
can get the bottom. This
there you go.
is that brilliant? Now I gotta peek around the phone a little bit. Okay, so that bottom is that really weird green that's mixed with something.
We can't
It's
really
like
see
mixed.
the whole bottom of the painting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're just cut off this a little bit. There you go. That's better. I don't know if that helps you or not though, but
Yeah, it's fine.
you can get one of those mounts that just shine down right on top. Like
You know, I have one of those, but
you know,
it's not sturdy enough to hold the phone.
oh, okay.
I actually bought it because with intentions of mounting the action cam to it and do pre-recordings of my paintings. So I wasn't planning on going live, but then I found this mount and I can go live with my phone, and it's hands-free.
Maggie wants to know if this is a landscape. I know we said something about abstract earlier.
This is oh, Maggie just came in. So this is a background, almost like a space background. So and it's gonna have Groot, the character from Guardians of the Galaxy, in a little planted pot. I need something dark. It's not dark enough.
So don't
Dark.
forget everybody in chat, you can click on that link and I can drop out and you can come in if you really want to be on with Susie or talk to Susie or whatever. It doesn't matter.
I didn't see a link in the chat at all.
Well, I thought I put one in
Yes,
there
I saw it.
earlier.
It's up there. They'd have to scroll back.
All right, well let me see. All right, I just put it back in there. So whoever's in here is still it's at the bottom now.
So that's kind of that mixed with the blue.
Susie might want to change me out for somebody else by the time this is going.
I doubt anybody's gonna jump on.
The link's for you, Maggie. You need to click it. Crystal, you can come on here live with Susie if you would like to.
I just screwed it up.
Yeah, I shouldn't have told him. I should have said just click the link for a special prize.
Special prize. This is weird. Okay, let's see.
It's just a good thing that I don't really care. I'll just get on and talk.
Huh.
Keep you company for a while.
Yeah, that's
You know,
awesome.
8 to 12 hours, whatever.
Is tonight a 12-hour marathon?
No, I don't know. Where's that? That's unbelievable. I can't believe we did that.
Yeah, I thought you were joking around. You talked about, being on here, and then pretty soon it's like, man, we've been on here for 4 hours already, and we just kept
Yeah,
going.
that 4 hours was crazy.
But it flew by. It was fun all night.
You sure did.
Crystal says she was only gone for 10 minutes, and you got all that done already. You paint fast.
Yeah, you have to. Have to. Otherwise, just putting more paint on paint is going to lift the paint to the canvas, which it does kind of irritating.
Now, do you have your air or heat or anything on to stay temperature controlled in your studio, or you just whatever it is right now?
I do have my air on right now.
Okay.
It's
I
probably
didn't know.
drying the paint.
All right, so it is affecting the paint.
Yeah, I think it is drying the paint. I didn't think of that because it was hot in here. I could turn it off.
Well, whatever works. I'm just asking questions. Whatever works for you. I mean,
You're right, though. It will dry the paint out faster.
we don't want you to be all miserable and hot, though.
I think it's good for now.
Well, you got 12 in chat now. We got some workers that aren't typing in chat. Everybody come in and say hi to Susie.
Woohoo! Who's coming in? Welcome. We got so we said hi to Spiritual Odyssey,
Maggie joined
Maggie.
us. Lulu's still here. But we got 12 showing up there, but we only got a few in chat actually talking. So come on in and say hi. Susie wants to say hi to you and know who you are. And if you haven't
Don't be
already,
shy.
if
Say
you're
hi.
new, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button for us. That thumbs up, please.
Don't be shy. Say hi.
I picture a sunflower saying that.
Aw.
That was the first image that popped in my head when you did that voice, is a sunflower. I don't know why, but it did.
Oh.
Groot.
Jay keeps saying I am Groot over there. All of a sudden, all this here. I am Groot. I
Oh,
am
that's all
Groot.
he ever says.
Underneath the rest, you kind of see.
But he says it different all the time. That's what's funny. Just a little bit different. They obviously know what he's saying in the movie, especially the raccoon or
Oh,
Rocket.
Sprocket, Rocket. He can
Yeah,
understand Groot, huh?
yeah.
He's like the only one.
Then I love it when the big muscular guy when he sits there and looks at Groot, and Groot's like motionless, like he's not doing anything. As soon as the guy looks away, Groot's dancing or doing something. Then all of a sudden he goes back to being still.
Yes, that was the ending. That's so cute.
Then
Gosh.
then the dance scene in the beginning of the movie at number 2 when Groot's dancing all over and playing with bugs or whatever those things were,
Uh
while everybody else is fighting and he's dancing to the music.
huh. All carefree, huh?
Yeah.
No. You go eat in the kitchen. Ew. Icky. No. Yeah. Wait your dog food.
So did how many more mice jumped in the bucket?
I got 6 last night.
Oh, she says she got sick.
Woo! Pretty good. Getting better.
I don't see as many running on the rafters. It's a lot better out there.
Don't you guys don't have any hawks over there or anything? Eagles or owls?
Yeah, we have them, but this is inside the barn, so they make their way from the field into the barn, and we don't use any poison or anything because obviously the chickens can get to them or and want to eat some mice. So
Uh-huh.
we use that live trap and just trap them, and then we release them out in the field further away from us. So hopefully they don't make their way back.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's a good plan or not. It seems like we always have mice in there, but they mainly just eat the chicken feed and whatever.
The goat corn. Probably all head to the nursing home.
So I gotta let that dry for a little bit.
All right,
That way I'm gonna so
go over top
let's
of
see.
that.
Yeah, go on top of it. Now I should turn the AC back on, huh?
Yeah.
Peppy?
Now you can have it dry all you want, huh?
Yeah.
So Crystal, I don't know if you're reading chat. Crystal said she's waiting on my order of golden glazing liquid
Ooh.
for gloss and matte finish.
Golden oh, golden is the brand and then glazing liquid. Well,
For blending colors.
you mean the floating medium? Is that what you're talking about, Crystal J?
Yeah, so it slows the paint from drying.
Yeah. Um, I'll show you. I'll show you what I use. It's actually lasted me quite a while. But this is folk art.
But do you buy that online or can you buy that in stores or something around you? Or
The art store. You know where you buy paints and stuff.
yeah,
But so it's like $6 for this bottle. It's 8 ounces, but it's lasted a long time because you don't need a whole lot of it. You just well, you can't do a big huge canvas. You might use a lot, but I do a lot of small projects, so it's lasted me quite a bit.
So when you're mixing colors up, you just put a drop or whatever you need in it, and
Yeah, it's clear, and let me see, what is it dry? Uh, Floating medium. I don't think it adds gloss to the paint. I usually buy nothing but matte finish paints, um, because I usually do a clear coat after, and I like that satin look. And then when you add the clear coat, boy, it just makes everything pop. It's just awesome. But these are actually really good quality paints here. The Arteza, they're really good. Oh yeah, that gradient spray paint finish. Yeah. Oh, Maggie had a rat in the garden.
oh wow, yeah, you got to take care of them or you'll be in big trouble. They do a lot of damage.
Crystal. Yeah, this is only $6 and it goes a long ways. I've had it for a while. We have a wonderful art store here. That's one thing I gotta appreciate about living in the city is the art store here. We have a really big one, wall to wall of paints and brushes and canvases, and they even have do art classes in there. They teach art classes in there, and there's art on it's like a big warehouse building almost, and there's huge canvases up on the wall painted of the local artists that just I don't know if they donated their art or if they're actually selling it,
So
but huge.
is this a big box store or is it a mom and pop or people that have their own
Uh,
business?
it's kind of like a Michaels, but it's called something else. I think it's called Art and Paint Supply or something like that.
All right. We got a Michaels by us. I'm sure Michaels is probably nationwide.
Yeah.
Go in.
Yeah, it's an actual art and paint. So they have acrylic, they have oil paints, they got all the brushes, they have spray paints, they have stencils, par-
Wow.
um, they have that crafting board that's a styrofoam kind of like sponge
Right.
board and all that. They got all that stuff for studio art. They got airbrush sets.
We got Hobby
Oh,
Lobby by us.
yeah, we have the Hobby Lobby.
They got a lot of stuff too.
Michaels has a good actually variety of paints there and supplies.
We went
Is
into a building in the old part of Peoria, Illinois, which is the biggest town closest to us,
uh-huh.
and they had little shops and it was all artistic or artisan shops, and so you'd have paintings and jewelry, you know, in each shop or whatever they sell their whatever their craft is, and but they would have parties there, you know, like holidays or whatever, you know, this events get everybody to come to see the little, you know, everybody's vendors
Uh-huh.
and you could eat meals there and stuff. So I thought that was a really good idea to get local artists, you know, in the shops and bring people in, you know, for a meal or whatever's going on. And
Yeah, that is a good idea.
Glass blowing.
yeah, we went in there. That's what it was. We went in there for a glass blowing. We didn't do the class or anything. We went in there and watched the exhibit of them blowing glass.
I love that. That's a beautiful art. The blown glass. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. Crystal says she would love to go into a Blick store. Blick has some amazing paints. Oh gosh, all the good paints. God, you could buy so many different colors now. There's so many colors. I like the vibrant colors, the really vibrant oranges and reds, and all the different shades of yellows.
I've never heard of Blick.
Yeah, Blick. It's like Blick. You can go to blick.com and they have all the paints there. And
Huh.
I'm gonna run inside real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay, what you do, baby?
Oh yeah, Crystal J. I've seen that. I've actually seen that advertised in our area, even where you spend a night drinking wine and eating cheeses or whatever while you're taking an art class. That seems to be pretty popular, especially now that wineries are popping up all over, where everybody's having their own special wine or making their own. I guess you'd call it bush or craft wine or craft alcohol, and they're doing art classes and music events and all that stuff. That's cool, Maggie. Jane has a lot of yarn and sewing material and crafting stuff here. Felt, all kinds of fabric. So if anybody else wants to pop in for a while or whatever and talk, you guys can click the link, or if you want the link, I'll post it again, or I'll just stay here and I'll keep Susie company for a while. Or there's LIB. Hi, Mike. I'm conducting an art class tonight, so I'm glad you joined me. So you can see I already put down the base coat.
Yeah, Daryl did a good job.
No, you don't have to have your camera on. I don't believe you can either turn it to your backwards camera, or I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can put an avatar or just a blank screen, but you can definitely turn it to the opposite camera.
No, my mic's not working on my tablet.
Yeah, we've been experiencing that with our Androids. We have Android tablets, and Jane's mic's not working right. It keeps going in and out and kind of glitchy, and so we were wondering what was going on with it. And it just happened that the cats knocked it off of our little coffee table. It wasn't a big fall, and it didn't crack the screen or anything. But then that's right when the mic stopped working. So we're thinking, okay, did the cats ruin the tablet, or was it StreamYard? Because I remember you posting that in yours or saying something about it.
Yeah, well, we couldn't hear it in that one night, too. Yeah. Seemed like he had a problem with his mic.
All right. Well, we're using Brave right now. We're not. We got rid of Chrome because Brave seems to be a lot more stable, and we haven't had any glitches except for just this one thing with our tablet now for some reason.
Am I using Brave or Chrome?
I don't know what you use. Maybe you're not hooking up to. We'll have to make sure we do
Yeah,
that, because
that's
I'm using Brave when I live stream.
maybe that's part of a problem. Yeah. Either that or we'll just sit next to each other.
So we're just waiting for Susie to get back. The paint's drying. That's her first base coat, I guess you would call it. She's doing the background for her painting.
I am Groot.
I am Groot.
I am Groot.
So if anybody would like to join Susie, I can drop out, and you don't have to stay in the whole time if you don't want, because I'll come back in if nobody else wants to, or I'll just stay here. It's up to you guys. But if anybody wants to talk to Susie or talk to her while she's painting, let us know. Yeah, I know. We kind of thought it was the cats, but now we're thinking it's not. So yeah, you're right. We can't blame the fur babies. So Crystal J, you taught yourself how to knit? Is that what you're knit and crochet? My mom and grandparents and aunts and stuff, they all crocheted and knitted, and they did that lace work that I can't remember what it's called. They taught Jane how to do it, where you make the doilies out of the white I don't know if it's thread or what. It's a little thicker than thread. Do you want to come on, Mike? Because I'll drop out and you can come in. But you gotta wait. I think you gotta wait for Susie to come in and okay you to join or something, because I had to finally get her attention click. They kept saying waiting for host. Tatting, that's what it was called. Yes, my mom and all the aunts and grandmas used to tat all the time.
Nice.
So Susie,
What I miss?
I think either Maggie or maybe Mike might pop in for a little bit. I'm not sure.
No. Oh, okay. Um,
So I'll post a link again, and then I'll drop out and see if anybody will join. If not, then I'll come back.
this is what I got right now. Some coffee and
Oh,
cookies.
oh my, that's nice.
Coffee and cookies. I'm gonna have coffee first.
Well, I'm gonna drop out. I posted a link in the chat and see if anybody else pops in. If not, just let me know, and I'll come back in and keep you company if you want. Or
Alrighty.
all right,
Sounds wonderful. Thank you for coming on and
yep,
testing everything and making everything perfect.
all right. I'll be back if nobody else does. If you still want somebody.
You're awesome. Maggie says no. You got tea and chocolate biscuits? Tea and chocolate biscuits? Is that what it says? See? um, everybody's like, no, you go, no, you go, no, you go. They're pushing each other. No, you go, you go. Oh, okay, here we go. Looks like Maggie is joining the stream. How's this doing? Hello. Hello, Maggie. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, thank you for coming on.
I told you I just laugh.
Oh, it's okay. We can just laugh the whole time. It's fine. I love it.
That looks so cool. That's really
Thank
cool.
you.
I can't believe it's going to be Groot. I love Groot.
Yeah, I love Groot too. I just gotta do the background. It's gonna be like the sky, and there's gonna be stars, and he's gonna be in the middle, or I could paint him off to the side.
Is he going to be dancing? How's he going to be like? What's he going to do?
So this is. Let me show you the picture that I'm kind of want to paint. That's kind
Oh
of
my
like
god,
what I
that's
want to do.
awesome!
Yeah, this is
That's so cool.
that's what I want to do. So I'm gonna attempt to do that. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Well, it's got those eyes.
Yeah, you got to get those eyes right. If you don't get them right, it'll screw up everything.
Well, I think you do eyes very well, like really well.
Oh, thank you.
Like,
Yeah, it's just with everybody watching, I may make a bunch of mistakes, and everybody's gonna be
yeah.
like, "Why can't you get it right?"
Well, I was thinking that yesterday. Was it yesterday? Oh, actually, I've lost track of days. I can't remember. One of the days I was watching you paint, um,
Mhm.
I did wonder how you were concentrating on what you were
Oh,
doing as well, because I couldn't do that. I just couldn't. There's no way I would fluff
yeah,
up big time. I fluff
yeah.
up even when there's no one there.
I know. I do too. But you gotta do it.
Yeah. No, yeah. I admire that. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Like really
Yeah,
cool.
it is. It's nerve-wracking, Maggie. It's very nerve-wracking. You
You're
just
pushing
gotta
your comfort
laugh and
zone.
take a relaxing relaxative.
Is that a word? Well,
No,
it is now.
I just made it up.
It is now a relaxative.
Uh-huh. Oh, Maggie, I'm so glad you came on. Oh my gosh, you had me laughing so hard that one night. Oh my gosh.
On the
Oh my
sewing
god.
machine.
Yes. So I was sewing, guys, and Maggie goes, "Oh gosh, I'd sew my finger," and then somebody mentioned a big industrial sewing machine, and then Maggie goes, "Oh, I'd sew my whole body in there." I was
It's
laughing so
true.
hard.
And my shelf, the shelf that I put up, it was a slide. It was literally
Oh.
a slide. I put a book on it, and the book just went whoop and fell off, like because it wasn't level.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Oh dear. Did you take your gift? Did you take your gifting bags out? Did they go out
uh, yeah, they did
to the
go
site?
out. And what was funny is when I went out there, I couldn't find them. I don't know where I put them.
Oh, you lost them.
Yeah, I did
Oh,
all that work, and then when I got out to the forest, I couldn't find the bags. I went through my luggage, I went through the trunk, I went through all my bags, my
oh,
shower
they went in.
bag.
Oh,
So,
oh.
and then when I came back home, they were in the middle console in the car, in the middle where you put your elbow, where you rest your elbow when you're driving. That right there.
Yep.
That's where
Oh
they were.
no.
So
Oh, they.
yeah, I was like, I did that whole show just to do those bags, and then when I couldn't find them when I got there, so it's like, what? But I
That's the kind
still
of
was
thing I
able to,
do.
yeah. Huh, I know.
I'm just going to
But
put all
hey,
this effort in and lose them.
after all that trouble,
And you had to get the elastic through the top, whatever it was, the
uh,
cord.
uh, oh, I was
Oh,
having
sorry.
such a hard time trying to put that in there. Remember, I couldn't find a darn safety pin, and I had to fashion something and piece of
Oh
wire.
no. So you still got them? Have you
Yeah,
still
I
got
got them
them?
still. I still have. So for next trip, I'll take them out.
Yeah. Because I was thinking of putting a trail cam out in the bush. But then I
Oh,
was like, I'm just going to lose it because I'm going to
uh-huh.
forget where I put it. But then someone
Yeah.
said that I should use a GPS tracker and get the coordinates and then I won't lose it. And I thought that was very smart. So I might do that instead
Oh, yeah,
because I
that's a
don't
good
think I'll
idea.
remember. Yeah.
Uh-huh. You have to,
So I might do that.
yeah, just get a sticky note and put it on your purse or something, on the back of your phone.
Yeah. Yeah. A bit worried that somebody might nick it though, but then if I bury it far enough, yeah, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I don't know yet.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it may be a fun thing to do to try.
Yeah. And then take it back and then see what's on it, if there was
Uh-huh.
anything on it. But
Sure.
if
If
nothing
anything,
else, there'll be lots of. Sorry.
well, yeah, if anything, there'd be lots of wildlife.
Hmm. Yeah, that's what I thought. So that might be cool.
Yeah. What
But
is
yeah,
in the bush over there?
well, I don't really see much.
Oh.
Like kangaroos, obviously, they're everywhere. Um, there aren't really any koalas where we are.
Hmm.
Possums, we see sort of dusk to midnight. We see wombats quite a bit at dusk.
Uh-huh.
Don't really see any snakes. I found my first snake skin though. I've been here 10 years in
What?
January, and I found my first snake skin. Yeah. You
That's
can't even find
awesome.
snake skins. Yeah.
Did you keep it? Did you keep
Yes,
it?
I've got
Oh,
it.
it's good. Yes, that's good.
Yeah, it's only a little bit. It's not a full shed, but it's like I don't know about uh oh actually I can't do measurements because it's different for you guys. It's about I don't know a ruler's length,
Oh,
a
okay.
length of a ruler. So it's not like a
Okay.
really big one, but it's still an intact piece that's about the length of a
Ooh,
ruler. So I was quite
nice.
happy with that. Yeah.
Yeah, the
What else? Oh, we see potoroos. These things called potoroos. They're like uh actually I don't really know what they're like. They're like miniature kangaroos. They're like tiny, like um probably like the opossum that Gerald had on his show last night. Sort of about that size, and they hop
uh-huh.
along. They hop because they're
Oh,
marsupials as well. They're really cool. Um, and echidnas. I nearly trod on an echidna the other night by accident because they dig in the ground. So
uh-huh.
if they feel threatened, they sort of like dig right in, and then you can't move them, and then they stick up their quills. So if you trod on them, it's bad news. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, they don't run away. They just sort of like dig in and stick their quills up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Like a porcupine, right?
birds.
Right?
Yeah, it is like it's not a porcupine, but it is. It's like a porcupine. They've got like really short spikes and a
Uh-huh.
long nose. They've got like a really long nose. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you probably have to look it up, but they're really weird and they lay eggs as well.
Yeah,
Oh, and sorry,
no, go ahead.
I do see platypus sometimes as well. They're really cool. Actually, they're probably my
Wow.
favorite. Yeah, we see them. I just go and sit for a couple of hours and just wait for them to surface, and then they swim around, and then they go
Mm-hmm.
away again. It's really cool.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. That's about. Oh, emus as well. We see emus, but pretty much like when we're on the trails and that, you don't really see anything
So this
because they're
this is a
always.
wombat, right?
Yep, that's the one. Yep, yep.
The wombat. They're so cute. They
I
try
love
to grab
them.
that guy's shoe.
They have massive bums, like huge chunky bums, because that's what
Yeah.
they use. Yeah, that's what they use for defense. They use their backsides, like because they're
Uh-huh.
so tank-like, and they have cubed poo. That's an interesting fact. It's
They
cubed,
have what?
cubed poo, like square poo.
Oh, what? Really?
Yes,
So their
yep.
intestines are square, long tube
I,
squares,
I don't know actually. I haven't really thought about that. I just know that they
or
do.
or the exit door is square.
Something like that.
Oh,
Yeah, they're great. They're really good. They're
Yes.
quite big as well. Like if you accidentally hit one with your car, um, it would hurt your car, if you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
they're really,
Ah.
really like stocky tank. They're built like a tank,
Uh-huh.
really like
Yeah.
and in that you're told never ever ever to go into a wombat hole because if there's a wombat in there, like it will hurt you big
Yeah.
time. Like because their backsides are so and they've got
They,
massively sharp claws. So yeah, I don't know
whoa.
why anyone gave me that advice. It's just like don't climb in a wombat hole. I was like, okay, I won't. And not that I was going to.
So they live
But yeah, and
underground?
yeah, they make it collapse. So like all the dirt will collapse on you. Like they'll dig it so it collapses on the predator that goes in. They're really
Oh
smart.
my god.
Yeah.
How cute. Aww. Yeah, they look pretty thick. Their body is very stocky.
Yeah, there's different types. So I don't think we have those ones, but we
Oh,
have the
okay.
ones I can't think what it's called. My brain's gone dead. Um, yeah, sort of the one on the left is more like the ones that we get. There was a couple of uh long nose maybe or something nose. I can't remember. They're rare. They're
Huh.
only found in a certain part of Australia. The one but yeah. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like wombats.
Do you have anteaters over there too? The anteaters?
I don't think so, but then again I don't know. I don't think so.
They have that long nose too, and they stick their nose in the ant.
Yeah,
It's
echidnas kind of do that too, and they go for worms. They've got a really long tongue. Yeah, Google it and
yeah.
or whatever. Search an echidna and see what comes up because they have this really long tongue. It's like really gross.
What's it called?
Is ECH uh,
Oh, echidna.
IDNA.
IDNA.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, these things look dangerous.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So when they
Look at
dig in, they
that.
hide their head. They hide their head, and then babies are called puggles. It's so cute.
Yeah. Isn't
But yeah,
that
they
the
hide
little
their head
creature
in.
from Lion King? Isn't that one of the characters on the Lion King? One of these? The his little friend. I think he kind of looked like that. Maybe
I
I'm
can't
wrong. I don't
remember.
know.
I can't remember.
Wow, you have these over there. Wow.
Yeah. So they'll just like tick their head in, and so all those quills go up. Like
Oh.
so, if you trod on it,
They look like a porcupine or a hedgehog.
yes, yeah, they are like hedgehogs, but bigger.
Yeah, way bigger. Their quills are huge.
Yeah.
That's so cute. I was talking to my husband this evening, earlier this evening, and he said, I said, "Hey, have you ever been to Australia? Because he's traveled quite a bit." And he goes, "No," he goes, "and I wouldn't want to because everything there can kill you. There's got the snakes and they got everything there. It's all poisonous and venomous." And I said, "Okay."
Yeah. It's funny actually because like on my very first day here, so we're just on like a 48-hour flight and driving and stuff, and we're in the car and we just sort of like come round the bend to come towards our house, and this big eastern brown snake pulled out onto the road in front of our car, and I was like, oh my gosh, it started. Welcome to Australia. Like, there's a snake. Here we go. And I haven't seen one since.
Oh,
So we
wow.
don't. It's really not that bad. Like as long as you're not like deathly afraid of spiders or like really don't like really don't like them or anything, like it isn't actually that bad. It's not as bad as it seems. Because I think bears are
Well,
scarier.
well, how big are the spiders there? Are they big, like
Just like,
tarantulas?
probably bigger than. Well, I don't know. It depends what type of tarantula, really. But um, some of the huntsmen are the baby huntsmen are quite big. So
Uh,
yeah,
Oh,
they do get quite big. But again, you don't really see them that much in your house. Like, and you can take preventative measures, like, I don't know, spraying around the outside of your house or something if you're into that sort of stuff, or screens on the windows. They'll still find their
uh-huh.
ways in, but you don't really. I mean, I've had about, I don't know, in 10 years, I've had about 5 huntsmen in my house that I've had to
Oh,
take outside. So it really isn't, in my opinion, where I am. I'm not talking for the whole of Australia, but where I am, it really isn't as bad as it seems, you know. And most
uh-huh.
people go in the ocean and they don't get eaten by a shark, you know. It's like the risk is
Yeah,
there, but that you have that sort of over where you are, don't you? Like in the ocean, you've got exotic things
uh-huh.
um in the ocean and that. I think the scariest thing that's probably in the ocean here is the blue-ringed octopus because they're so small.
Oh, uh-huh.
It's like the small stuff that will get you. Because I
Mm.
got bitten by a redback spider 3 times
Uh-oh.
because
Oh,
I'm silly.
oh no.
Not the same one. I got bitten on 3 separate occasions. One, I was
Oh,
gardening without my gloves on. Another one was
uh-huh.
under a chair, and I put my arm down, and it got me. And I don't remember what the other one was, but I know there's been 3. But it was because of me. I was just being silly, you know, like not thinking about what I was doing. But they were dry bites, so I didn't get hurt by them because they weren't venomous bites, so I was okay.
Is that the octopus you're talking about?
No, a redback spider because they're small and you can't really see them.
Oh, redback
So
spider.
yeah, so like and the blue ring octopus are the same because they're small and they hide in like cracks. So yeah, those ones,
Oh,
and
yeah,
that's a redback.
like a
Yeah,
black widow, right? But
yeah,
no,
they're a cousin of the black widow. Yeah,
oh,
because
okay.
they
There's spots on the
sorry,
top. Ours is, I'm sorry.
that's okay.
So ours, our black widows have the red spot on the bottom on their belly.
Yeah, when they get so like that abdomen gets really big. Like the bigger they get, the abdomen gets bigger. So you'll
Uh-huh.
start off with a little bit of red underneath when they're small, and then as they
Yeah.
grow, the red spreads up over their back, over the top of their back. So
Uh-huh.
you can get some really, really red ones, or you can get some that don't really have red on, and they're the most dangerous, the ones that don't really have the red on, because they're not easy to identify
Uh-huh.
when they're slightly smaller. But yeah, they are. They're a cousin to your um widows, because I think they have white on, don't they? Your ones, the white
No,
little.
they're all black
No.
with a red on the bottom. Mike wanted me
Oh,
to
yours.
pull this up.
Oh, it's a camel spider, is it?
Yes, we have these here. Look at that. They get big. Maggie, they chase you. I've had one
What?
in my apartment, and that thing was running after me, and I was so terrified of this thing.
Wow. They come after you.
This one did. I don't know why. It just, I stopped my foot and a thing ran towards me. I thought it would run away. It started running towards me. And
Oh,
I couldn't sleep that whole night because I didn't know where he went. He went somewhere in
is
my
it your
apartment.
house?
In
Uh
the
oh.
house, yes. And I was so terrified all night. I did not sleep. I did not sleep that whole night. I was just up in my bed, didn't put my feet down, put my socks on. I had pants on. I didn't even have no skin exposed. I didn't
Oh
want to
my
be bit by that
gosh.
thing. Yeah, they're
Yeah. Okay.
awful.
There's nothing quite like that here. That looks like an alien.
Yeah,
Like that's just
they look.
proper weird.
Oh, here's a top view of it. Well, I think no, that's something different. Let's see. Yeah, they look like a scorpion without the tail, and then they
Hmm.
have these two big things in the front of their face.
Oh
Uh,
my gosh.
I I don't know if those are like little pinchers. But they look very horrible.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, this one ran after me, and it eluded me. I don't know where it went. It disappeared in my apartment.
How big is it?
So,
Like,
well, I can get as big as your palm. So the one that was in my
yeah, okay.
apartment was like from here to here. The thing was huge. It was like a. It was really big.
Yeah. I have an ice
Yeah.
cream tub, like to catch my spiders. Like I have a selection of pots to catch the spiders for how big they get. But I'm not sure I would
Wow.
try and catch one of those. That's no, we don't have anything. Well, where I am, I'm not talking for the whole of Australia, but where I am, we don't get anything quite like that. But the huntsmen get
Oh,
bigger than that. But they're not scary. I think they're pretty because I'm weird, I
yeah.
suppose. But the huntsmen are really like some of them have stripes on them, like a zebra. They're really cool. Like
Uh-huh.
there's one called a beautiful badge huntsman,
Uh-huh.
and it's got like stripes and markings underneath it, and it's got like an orange bit underneath it. They're really, really
Uh,
pretty, but that's ugly. I don't like that.
yeah, I don't blame you. I'm not really scared of spiders, but I just don't. I don't care about the daddy longlegs. They don't bother me. And the tarantulas, I love them. But everything else,
Yeah,
they get escorted out, or if they're, I got black widows in the garden, but if they're not bothering me, as long as they're not around where I'm putting my hands, I'll let them live.
yeah.
But if they're right in my way, they they go to heaven. I send them to heaven once in a while. I
I,
try not to. I
I
don't want to get.
I I got a redback, so like the widow. I got one of
Mhm.
those, and I scooped it, but it shot out some web and then got on me, and it was so quick. I was like, oh, I didn't expect that to happen. So
Yeah.
I had to like do some fancy like quick, and I did scoop it quickly, but that took me by surprise when I relocated it because it just like shot out a load of webs, and was like climbing onto me quicker than I could get it in the pot. But it was all okay. I did it. It lived to see
Oh
another
wow.
day.
Yeah. Yeah, they're talking about Mike's talking about being chased in the chat by these things. So he says they chase our shadow as we run away. Maybe that's what it was doing, but I
Oh, in
just
the
was,
desert.
yeah. They're out here. I haven't seen too many here in the city. Maybe it's because there's too many houses and stuff. But if you're walking out in the desert, you will see them.
Hmm. Yeah. So we have scorpions as well, but I haven't seen one yet. And I'm not going to go lifting up rocks because that just seems like a really silly thing to do in
I
Australia.
yeah. But yours are black though, weren't they? Weren't yours black over there? Your
We've got
scorpions?
several types. There's a few. I was looking them up the other day actually when you showed yours with your UV light. Um, but the name escapes my brain. Unsurprisingly, I've forgotten it already. There is a couple here, but they're very small. They're like, small, like the one that you saw.
Uh-huh.
They're not big ones. They're small, but I haven't seen one. But I know they're
Oh.
around.
Yeah, I'd rather have a snake than one of those than a spider, than a black widow or any other spider any day.
A snake.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, they look
I
better
don't
when they're slithering towards you and they're not
know.
crawling with all those legs and just like creeping. Ugh.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, all I remember is when we went to the Botanic Gardens and I saw a skink, a blue tongue skink, but I only saw
Uh-huh.
its head. I only saw its head, and I thought it was a snake, and I did exactly the wrong thing, and I screamed. And then
Oh,
it just went, and I was like, that was exactly the wrong thing to do. Luckily, it wasn't a snake. But that was the first time. So that was like 10 years ago now. But that was the first time I thought I saw a snake and I screamed. And I was like, oh, this is not looking good for me.
yeah. Well, when I lived up on the mountain and one of the residents would find a snake in their yard, we had someone who would go and uh, capture the snake, and then my job was to go and release it. So I didn't mind
Oh,
the snakes.
oh,
I
cool.
didn't mind the snakes
Yeah.
at all.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I'm just not used to them.
Yeah.
I mean, my brother had snakes. Like he had lots of vivariums. Well, not lots. He had a couple, but he had
Uh-huh.
a hog nose, hog nose or something. I can't really remember exactly the ones that he had, but I didn't touch them. I didn't go anywhere near them. Um,
Uh-huh.
and I think it's just because they're really unpredictable, and you just know that they can strike from a fairly long distance if they're big enough. I think
Yeah.
that's why I don't like frogs either for the same reason, like because they just jump out of nowhere, and you're just like,
Yeah.
"Oh." I don't like
They
frogs.
do strike. They can strike it at a good distance. Those things, they're all muscle. Their whole body is just all muscles. They're pretty
Yeah,
strong.
yeah, yeah. It's amazing. But yeah, I'm not a fan of snakes, but I have seen the red-bellied black snakes out in the bush actually. But they're
Mm-hmm.
they're really like timid. So if you stamp your feet on the ground, they'll go away. They'll go away from you.
Uh-huh.
They won't defend themselves. They'll just like disappear. But it's the eastern browns that really scare me. Because they're so
Yeah.
big, like really, really big, and
Oh.
they're so venomous. Like they're so venomous, and they're aggressive. So you stand
Uh,
still for those. I know what to do
uh-huh.
now, and it's not screaming. It's definitely not
Yeah.
screaming. But yeah, you
Yeah.
stand still for the eastern browns. And so and because the thing is, if you're in between them and their last safe place, they will rush towards you. So they will like
Oh.
make a beeline, and it looks like they're coming at you, but they're actually just trying to get back to their last safe place. So you just have to
Uh-huh.
stand still and pray that they're not going to do anything. um,
Yeah. Or run like
yeah. So
heck.
yeah. But in 10 years, I haven't seen one, so it's going good so far. I'm out in the bush quite a lot, so it's going touch wood. I probably just jinxed myself now,
Uh-oh.
but yeah.
Don't do that.
Do you,
Knock on wood.
do you,
Hurry, hurry.
I can't find any. Oh, found some. There we go. That'll do. Um, do you have lizards? I suppose you do if you're out in
Yeah.
the desert. Don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah. Yeah, we have lizards here.
What do you have? Like, what do you have?
We
Big
have
ones?
we do have geckos here. They look like a gecko, but they're mainly gosh, I know we have like Nile monitors. No.
Oh yeah, I know what they
Uh
are.
uh, uh we have the little they look like they have that long they're long and slender. They got blue bellies. We got a lot of
Oh
those
okay.
here. Some
Yeah,
of them are kind of green, and some of them are a little bit blue. But I've seen a few geckos, and they're beautiful. They're more round, and their little fingers are like really round at the tips. And
yeah, like little
oh,
sucker
there's
pads.
yeah, the pads
Yeah,
the suction pads. They're so cute.
yeah. And eyes. Do they have big eyes? Like
Yeah,
goggly eyes?
the gecko ones do, but the other lizards they have small little eyes. Like
Yeah,
you could see the pupil, and you could see when they're looking at you.
yeah, yeah. Mike, giggle wars. I told you. I
Definitely.
did warn you. I'll just come on and laugh.
Huh.
We have, I
Yeah.
never get used to seeing lizards in the garden because, like, in England, you just have, like, uh, we have legless lizards. So they look like snakes, but they're called worms and it makes no sense whatsoever. But they look like snakes, but they're actually called slow worms.
Really?
And yeah, and that's kind of the only thing. Oh, and newts, newts like you get in the pond,
Yeah,
like the
newt.
frogs. Yeah.
Uh-huh, the newts. Yeah.
So that was probably my extensive, um, the extent of the reptiles and whatever that I was exposed to as a kid. And now here I have little lizards running around my porch. Like, tiny ones,
Yeah.
and they've got like
We have
a rainbow stripe, like an iridescent rainbow stripe going down their side when the sun
what?
catches them. They're so cool.
How pretty. That sounds beautiful.
And we have a couple of skinks in the garden as well with blue tongues.
Uh-huh.
And it knocks on my bedroom window, not deliberately, obviously, but like, it's like knocking on the window. And I look
He's
out,
like,
and there's
hello?
a knocking on the window.
What? Did he say hello?
It's hilarious. I took a picture of it. I was just like, "What are you doing?" He's staring through the window. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm trying to get dressed."
How
He's
cute.
just like knock, knock, knock. But yeah, but we've got to be careful though because we've got a dog now, so and just got to be careful because cats and dogs go after them. But the ones we've got, they're quite big. They're really chunky. Like
Uh-huh.
I don't really know what sort of size I could say they are, but they're quite large.
Uh-huh.
Um, but when we go to the coast, like if we go on holiday, we see massive goannas, which are like your monitors.
Uh-huh.
So they're like, and they're really quick. Like they're really deceptive. You watch them and they're really slow. Like, and you just think, oh yeah, I could outrun that. It's fine. Then all of a sudden, it would just like start running, and it is so fast. Like
Uh-huh.
because they conserve energy,
Yeah.
being like cold blooded or whatever. And so they're really slow, and it's like la la la, and then all of a sudden they'll take off running, and they are quite aggressive as well. So if you actually um upset it or get too close to it or whatever, it will come after you.
Whoa.
But some of them
Whoops.
are really big, like bigger than a small dog.
Uh-huh. Oh, what?
Yeah. I'm like, okay, bye.
Jeez.
You go that way, I'll go this way.
Yeah. You got to wear armor all the time in Australia. Holy moly.
Yeah, but I don't know. I suppose if you don't bother most things, you're probably not going to get into any trouble. That's what
Yeah,
I
just
think.
stay indoors.
Yeah, or if you're from England and you're a bit silly, you might end up putting your hand under a chair and get bitten, like, because I forget
Oh,
sometimes. I just forget. Like, don't check
wait.
my shoes every time I put my shoes on or something. I've been lucky. Nothing's happened to me so far, but one day I'm gonna learn the
Oh
hard
my
way.
God. I don't know. How do they get in the house? You leave your doors
Yeah.
open? Oh
Uh,
no.
well, we need a new front door because it was so hot. Whenever we had the fires, I think it was like 2020, it was so hot. Like that was when we had the 43, which I can't remember what it is in
Oh.
Fahrenheit, but it's a lot.
Hmm.
And our door warped, like our front door warped, so it's got like a bit of a gap. So we need to get a new one
Yes.
because
Uh-huh.
it's on the west side, so it gets the west sun. Um,
Yeah.
in the evening, and the actual door actually warped. So when we had the fires, we had to like put towels around the doorways and the windows and everything just to try and stop the smoke coming in.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's not good for your lungs. It's bad.
No,
Yeah.
no, that was all right.
Yeah, that's why we had kept getting scorpions in the house because we had that gap underneath the door and they would just walk right in and just make themselves at home, hang
It's
out
just
in
so
the corners of
small.
the yeah.
Yeah.
The scorpions, little scorpion guys. But I would
Are
take them
yours
outside though.
are yours dangerous? Like if it gets down?
No, they said it's I've heard that they're a little bit more painful than being stung by a, um a, a wasp, like a yellow jacket wasp, like a bee, but the a-holes of the bees, the bigger ones, the wasp. They said
Yeah.
I heard it's a little stronger than the wasp sting, the scorpion sting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
just
quite
it
bad
hurts a little
then.
more. I mean, the wasp hurts. I mean, because the pain goes, it feels like it goes all the way to the bone when you get
Yeah,
stung by a wasp.
I
So if
was stung the
that's a
other
little bit
day.
stronger, yeah,
Yeah, I was.
yeah,
We
that's
have we've got European wasps here, like the black and
uh-huh.
yellow ones. I don't know if you get them as well, but because I saw a sign, it was just like beware European wasps, And I was like, okay, like, because you get them in England, and like, what's the big deal? Like, it's a wasp. Like, why is there a big? But then I found out, like, it doesn't get cold enough for them to die over winter. So they
Mhm.
build massive nests underground. So they've got like mile-long nests underground.
Oh my
So if
gosh.
you just disturb the nest, you're disturbing I don't know how many wasps. That's why there's a
Oh,
sign.
the whole kingdom's gonna come out and get you. Oh my gosh.
I can't see you. I can't see your painting because my text screen is over your painting. How do I make the text? Maybe I can't because I'm on my phone. Can you lift your painting up?
Yeah.
Because I can't see it. Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'm just
I love
gonna
that
trying to
blue.
get it.
The blue on the left and the right, but in the middle, like a
Uh-huh.
turquoisey colour. That's really pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, it's oh, so I'm just trying to work on the background, then I can start working on the Groot, the little Groot guy.
It's so exciting.
Yeah, I'm nervous though. I'm gonna screw it up.
That's understandable. Yeah. You're very brave. You're so brave.
Oh, thank
I
you.
admire it so much. Like
Thank
actually
you.
doing it. Like
I
if I
mean,
get frustrated, I just paint all over it and I'm like, I'll start again and just go over it all and then
huh,
start again. Like I couldn't
huh,
let people see my creative process.
I know. And then you can't screw up when someone's watching you because then you're like, then they think you're like a screw up. Like, this girl,
Own
she
it.
doesn't know what she's doing. But I mean, I can probably do it. I like to. I'm hard on myself. I like to give myself a hard time.
Yeah. No, I'm probably very similar actually. I'm probably way too hard on myself at times. But yeah. I just saw Carol said, I think we've forgotten they're here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Huh. So you paint too, Maggie?
Yeah, well, yes. I
Yeah.
have done painting, but I'm not very good. I'm not good like you and or Crystal. Like I just
Oh,
enjoy the process. You know, like well,
you know what?
maybe it's I just wouldn't show anyone, you know? Do you know
You
what I
know what
mean?
I've
Like I
seen
just do
some.
it. Sorry.
I I get it. But you know, I've seen people just pour 15 colors of paint in a cup, and then they pour that on a canvas, and then they call that art. So
But
I mean, how hard is that? That's not hard at all.
although I have to say, it looks rather fun. I really want to, I sounded
Yeah.
so British then. Oh, it looks rather fun.
Yeah.
Sorry. But it does. It looks like fun to like pour because my daughter, we found like an old school desk. Like
Hmm.
well, it's probably different for you guys because you probably have different desks, but it's like a flap thing, so you put all your pencils in the desk and you lift up the
Yeah.
flap. And
Yes.
somebody
We.
just
Uh
yeah, so somebody just left one of those on the side of the road, and
huh.
my daughter was just like, I really want it. It's only small, like it's only like for a kid, quite small. And she was like, oh, I
Uh
really
huh.
want that. So I sanded it down for her and then gave her one of those like resin pours to resin the top with we did it outside, so and put like big sheet down, put it and did it outside so she could pour on the resin colours. And she
Uh
just made
huh.
like a hard top splatter paint thing on the desk because it was really old. So
Uh huh.
and like, drawn on and chips and stuff. So I just sanded it all down and she put on resin pour on it, and it looked really cool at the end of
Wow.
it.
Ooh.
But
Sounds
yeah,
neat.
I like painting horses, but they're really really hard to paint. Like horses are quite tricky, but
Uh
I
huh.
love them, so I try to paint horses. Um, and or the bush, like I
Yeah.
like painting nature stuff. But I don't know. I think it's just a process I enjoy. I don't really care about what it ends up like. I just like getting in a flow state and painting.
Huh. It's not the destination, but the journey, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Sometimes I'll paint something and go, oh yeah, that's really good. But it's like I put all my paintings in the dump before I moved to Australia because it wasn't really worth shipping them. And I just dumped them all. I just stuck them in the
Oh,
dump.
uh-huh.
So I haven't really built up my collection of paints. I have got a few, but I haven't really. I've been crocheting more than painting. And so I said I was going to go and buy some paints. My husband will just be like, "Oh my goodness, you're going to
Do,
get some more paint."
do you remember that night? Remember that night we were talking about crocheting, and I said I couldn't crochet if my life depended on it.
Yes.
uh, and I
Yeah.
said, they're gonna say, Susie, it's either you crochet this or it's your life. And then I said, source, here I come.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
coming.
Oh.
What?
In a minute. Um, I feel, Gerald, I feel like I'm eavesdropping. Laugh out loud.
Oh, oh, like we're gossiping, huh? We're gossiping. Everybody's listening.
I'm sorry. I said I wasn't very good at
The-
this.
this is like when you go to the bar and there's a big fancy bathroom and all the women hang out there and they all talk about things. It's like one of
Yeah.
those. Those are
Oh wow, Mike
fun.
sculpts. I sculpt. Mind you, I never successfully make what I try to, but it's calming. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I use dry clay. Oh yeah, I've got not dry clay. What's it called? Air drying clay. I like clay too.
Yeah.
I,
Yes,
I just
me
like
too. I
messy,
love it.
messy
Is
stuff.
it?
I like to get messy. Yeah, I love getting
Yeah,
messy.
yeah.
I love mess. Like real
Yeah.
mess, proper mess. And then I have to
Mm-hmm.
clean it up because I can't stand this. Like,
Yeah.
like I like to make a lot of mess, but then I have to always clean it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I like clay too. Clay is fun.
Clay.
Yeah. The air dry
Yeah.
clay.
I did
I
a
played with.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know that plaster stuff that you put on your leg when you're breaking your leg? You know, like it comes in a roll.
Yeah, the
Um
cast stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Um
yeah.
I did do a painting that I really liked actually, which I've only just remembered. It was like a 3D face coming out of the canvas, and I made it with that stuff, like
Oh, the
putting
plaster.
on. Yeah, so I cut off bits and put it on, and cut off another bit and put it on.
What?
It
That's
was really actually.
cool.
That's really yeah. I thought it was cool actually. I did do a couple of good pieces, and then the other one, there was another one that I used air drying clay, and it was a woman, but it was all on like not cardboard, but like not a canvas. Some of the stuff I did was just on anything I could find, like
Mm-hmm.
um. And there was one that it was like blue metallic paint, and like
Ooh.
I made a person out of air drying clay and stuck it in the middle, and then I cut up bits of straws, like plastic straws and stuff, and stuck it on. And it looked like she was
Uh-huh.
floating in the ocean with a load of stuff around
Whoa.
it. It was really cool. I really liked it. So I did do a couple
Yeah.
of good bits, but it's not really the I just like the process. I like the creative process, I suppose, more than because I'm not. I couldn't finish something and just go, oh yeah, that's really really good. Like I love it. I'm going to put it on the wall. That's just not. I'm not that good, you know.
Aw. Yeah. I'd like to see that sometime. That would be neat to see some of it.
I might have taken a picture of that one. I might have a picture of it somewhere, but I just dumped it all. I just because I could only bring like when you're moving internationally, I could only bring a bit of stuff, so I had to be really ruthless with my stuff. Um,
Yeah.
and yeah, I didn't bring that stuff with me, but I think I do have a few pictures. I might have a few pictures. I can send you a couple.
Yeah, yeah. That'd be neat to see. I love.
Yeah,
I admire all different kinds of art. It's just so neat to
I
see what other people are doing.
I've been admiring your paintbrushes.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Because I like to do a lot of detail, so you need these like fine brushes. You gotta get
Yeah.
really fine ones. Plus, I did my own nails for a long time, acrylics, and I needed all these fine brushes, and I stopped. I got bored with it. I think I did it for 2 or 3 years, and I got bored, so I took all those brushes and used them for my painting.
Yeah. Yeah. Mike, they saw us go, woo!
This was. Oh, the chat. We gotta pay attention to the chat. I'm reading
Sorry.
now. I'm reading the chat. See, Gerald said plaster of Paris. You got to wet it a bit and get a spray bottle, a little scapules,
Yeah. Where's it gone?
paper mache. Um, the,
What molds are
Mike's
expensive? What molds?
what?
We said
The
molds
mold?
are expensive AF. What
Oh,
for?
Spence.
What molds
Um,
for? Oh,
molds
well,
are expen. Oh, molds. Um, for pouring. I mean, what do you
I've got to
plaster
get
of
a mold
Paris?
gun.
You mean when you're doing a mold of a footprint or like an actual sculpture?
Oh, oh
Yeah,
yeah, you
I have
pour it.
I have some plaster of Paris here, but I'm using it for art, for like
Yeah,
art
Mike's
projects.
waving at the lurkers. Hi, lurkers. Mine says 11. There's 11 people
Yeah,
watching.
yeah, I see 11 also. They're just enjoying the painting. They're probably shy.
Pre-bought molds.
Some brown with
Oh, okay,
white.
cool. Oh, that would be cool.
Oh,
You
I
just
do have brown.
pour it, and then I suppose you can paint it. Awesome.
Ah, this and this together. Good. That's not the right color. Now I need yellow. No, that's the right color.
It's so pretty.
Thank you. It's supposed to be the sky. So once I get Groot on there, I'll tie it all together with some stars. I'll do some
Yeah,
splatters, some stars on there. I think because I took painting in college, and the first thing that I ever painted was the Easter Island statues. And boy, I was amazed at how well that came out. I did the stone very well, and it even made it look porous and everything.
yeah.
And I took it home and I showed it to my mom, and she's like, "Eh." And I kept it on the wall for a while, and I threw it away. I was just like, well, I guess it's not so good then, but I should have kept it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you
I
don't
have
get like
paints.
if someone doesn't go, wow, that's pretty good job, and then instead they say, eh, then you kind of feel like it's crap. So it's like, okay, I should have asked more people for more people's
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Um, I try. I suppose that's why I don't really show much of my stuff, though. It's like I'm just because I do it for myself. Like
Hmm.
that's one thing I do for myself. Like so, I don't. I just. I don't know. I just do it, and then I put it in the cupboard. Once it's dry, I
Huh.
just put it away. Um,
Uh-huh.
and I just enjoyed the paint. But yeah, I can imagine that you'd regret it because somebody else might think it's like the big one, the one that I really like. I mean, I like all of
Oh
your art, but I really
yeah.
like the big one. I really like it. I think it's moody, like moody in a good way. Like a mood.
Uh-huh.
Like I really really like it. And it's funny, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
like other people can just well, that's the good thing about art. I think is that other people can perceive it in a
Differently.
different way to the way you intended it to be as well. Like, it's just really cool.
Right.
It's just subjective. Yeah.
That's why I was
Yeah,
excited that you actually liked it, because then after you said that it looked really cool, I actually saw that it felt like
yeah, it's
it
a
looked
bird.
really cool. So yeah, because I always thought it looked like crap. It's
Yeah.
just crap.
In the bin. Goodbye. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got a bird. It's just come and sat down next to me. I
Is
have
that what
bird
I hear?
friends. Yeah, sorry. Go away, bird.
No,
Not today.
don't apologize. It's cute. I love birds.
Carol says maybe I thought maybe Susie was snorting again. Oh, I haven't had you snort.
They're trying to make
I
me
haven't
snort
had
so
snorting.
bad. They have no proof. They have no proof that
I'll
I
tell you what, I
snort.
might snort before you do.
Yeah, maybe. I've never snorted while I laugh. Never, ever.
It doesn't happen very often, and when it does, I can't stop laughing. So let's just hope that doesn't happen.
Uh-oh. Okay, watch the chat. They're gonna try to make you snort. Watch. They're gonna say all kinds of funny things. They like that snort thing. They got a thing for
Goodness.
snorting.
Oh, oh, I better actually go and sort out my kids' dinner. I should let somebody else hop on now.
Oh, okay, yeah. You gonna go cook a fancy meal?
Not tonight. It's Friday
Okay.
night, so I'm going to do
So,
something fun for Friday night. But I'll be
oh,
listening. I'll still be here.
okay, okay.
I don't know how to
I
get out
really
though. What do I have to do? Oh, the cross.
um yeah.
Just
I
so I
think you
know.
just yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much for
But
having me.
yes, thank you for coming. I really enjoyed your company.
Yeah, and you. Thank you. I'll see you soon.
Thank you too. Okay, I'll
Bye
see you
bye.
in chat. Bye. Isn't it? Oh, finally we got Maggie on. Woo! Woo! Had to celebrate. That was awesome. What's a pirate's favorite letter? R. Of course, that's an easy one. Am I right? It's so weird wearing these headphones. It feels weird. It's like a little Bailey's. Right, right. What is it? What's a pirate's favorite letter? I already screwed up this painting. That was awesome, Maggie. Thank you so much for coming on. That was neat. Oh, the sea. That's a good one. I would have never thought of that. Don't drink the paint water. No. Oh my gosh, Crystal, have you done that? um, I'm trying to think if I've ever done that. Where's everybody's pushing everybody? You know what? I need to go get my vape. You guys want to come with me to go get my vape? Or do you want to stare at a painting? Oh, okay. You're going to stare at a painting. If anybody's going to jump on, just hang on. Give me a couple minutes. I'm going to run inside and grab my vape. I'm I'm nicking out. Oh. Yes, please, mate. Otherwise, I'll start hulking out, getting angry. Okay, what are you guys up to now? Boink, you coming on? Boink. What's happening? Welcome.
Oh, this is so weird.
Is it?
It's like, oh yeah, well, what are you using? YouTube Live?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though. I don't know. We got to get you hooked up with StreamYard so you can have multiple people on.
StreamYard. Is that what
Yeah.
Carol and Jane use?
Yes.
I
It's
have
pretty
one,
much.
but I don't have the premium.
Yeah. Well, I was saying earlier, I'll give you mine if you want, so you could use it.
Aw. Um, I could try it. I mean, I have an account. I just you can have guests on the free account.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could have a lot of guests on a free account. Yeah, but it's just annoying. The only like real annoying part is like that it has a little duck in the corner. You know what I mean? Like it says
Uh-huh.
StreamYard up there. That's really the only difference. There's like the other stuff is like I don't know. You could like put like a secondary name at the bottom, or like
Hmm.
you can have like 10 people instead of 5 or something like that. It's a bunch of stuff you don't really need, but I don't know.
Then maybe next live I'll try using StreamYard, but I need to use my computer for that though, right?
No, no, I use my phone.
You could do it right off your phone?
Yeah, I do it all the time. Yeah, I've been doing it for a long time.
What?
Hmm.
How do you like toggle all the features with your phone? That's like
It's I don't know. That's
just
it's
do it,
easy
huh?
for me. Yeah, I don't know. It's easy for me.
Huh.
I don't,
I'll have to do like a practice stream with it.
yeah, I was just talking to Gerald about it. We'll help you out if you want.
Oh yeah, I'd appreciate that. That'd be awesome. I mean,
Just
I'm pretty.
you've logged in with me like when you came on with me and Elena, like that was
Uh-huh.
StreamYard, or when you go on Mobs, that's StreamYard. You know what I mean? But you would just be like the one that
The,
starts it. That's the only difference.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with it a little bit. Okay, yeah. I would just have to be like in on the camera though. I don't think I could. I I'm trying to wrap around my head how to do it to where I can show this.
So it's in like settings, and you just go like so on YouTube Live. It's literally just a button, like, and you know that the double arrows like that are going into each other
Uh-huh.
that you just click and it turns your camera. So like on StreamYard, all you do is go to like settings. It's like two buttons instead of one. And then it says camera, and then you just put it on front facing instead of rear facing or whatever.
Okay.
And then it flips it around.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't sound too hard.
Oh, it's not bad. And then if you're gonna do YouTube live too, you can do horizontal now too. So like you could turn your phone sideways.
Oh, that's better.
StreamYard too, you could turn it sideways. So that's why I used to use it for those reasons. But now YouTube started catching up. But if I could do it, you could do it. It's
If Mikey can do it, anybody can do
simple facts.
it. I'm self-taught, so but I catch on pretty quick though.
I just went and got this vape thing because you said, "Oh, here it is." I was like, I heard you say it, and I'm like, "Oh."
That's mine.
I had to get one when I was away because like I couldn't smoke where I was at. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know what the hell I bought. I don't know what I bought. I was just like, he's like, yeah, vapes over here, and there was like 300 of them. I'm like, just give me one.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what that is. There was just like so many colors and boxes and sizes. I was just like, and then they gave me this cannon, like. Like I guess I asked for it.
What flavor is that one? What hit it? What is it?
Strawberry cream.
Oh. You know what I like
But
is the ice ones.
it's like, yeah, this one's minty. That's what I told him. I said,
Yeah.
give me some menthol, and then I get
Yeah,
back.
the ice.
And
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
it's not bad, I guess.
This one's watermelon black ice.
Oh, that's
It's pretty
cool. Yeah,
good.
that's probably all the same shit.
Yeah.
Probably all the same flavor, and they just name it different.
I started with the ones with the darn the goop that you got to refill it with, the oil. That was so messy. It got all over my lips all the time, and it was on my
Yeah,
fingers, and I
I
threw
can't
those
stand.
away.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
change coils and this and that, and like,
Yeah. And they're more expensive than these. Those are like $30.
yeah, at least, yeah.
Hmm.
You got guys who do like cloud competitions, and like they yeah, it's nuts. Like they like sucking it in, like blowing it out like they're dragons. Like I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
I want my friend like 5 years ago when like vaping was like, I don't know. I guess it's like a sport to some people. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I don't
Yeah,
do that for the
it's called, it's
looks.
called they're called like cloud competitions, and then like they have like stupid prizes. Like basically, you win like other vape stuff. You know what I mean? Like
You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Mike Jones.
Hey, Mike.
That the other Mike Patterson was on before. He was on another show. It was actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike.
Is is that
It reminds me of Nefertia when you do that.
that's Swan Lake Bigfoot, right? Mike
No,
Patterson.
no, it's Sasquatch, Ontario.
Oh,
Swan Lake
I'm
is
sorry.
Robert
That's Robert. That's
something.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I sorry. I should know better. But I
it's all
do
right.
I do like watching Mike Patterson's channel.
Yeah. You're gonna cough and your lungs are gonna empty, going dry to wet. You're gonna breathe so good. Yeah. Well, if I quit, but usually what ends up happening is I smoke both.
Oh
I'll get I'll,
no!
I'll get a vape and then I smoke the cigarette. Well, I still
I
have
was doing
cigarettes.
that too.
I really only got this because where I was at for the past few days, I couldn't smoke, and then I was with Dark Hour Paranormal, and he got one, and I was just like, oh man, you know, it's like I don't know, it's just weird, you know what I mean? It's just weird when you're away, like
Yeah. Well, you have to make do with what you can have or what you got.
yeah,
So just called
we're in the
adapting.
middle
That's
of
all.
no, yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere, so like it's like if you run out of cigarettes or like I had to like go outside and like go far to like it was freezing up there and it was so cold too. I was like, fuck this, forget it.
Yeah. All around new people.
Oh,
I used.
it is actually. You know what? Yeah, like 50% nicotine. It's not bad. It seems to suffice. Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it
Yeah.
seems to like
Well,
yeah, maybe I'll end up switching at some point. It's
these
probably
are only.
cheaper in the
Yeah, these are only 5% nicotine, so I'm doing pretty good. I've been smoking for God since I was before I turned 20s, and I quit smoking cigarettes and went to these, and so eventually I'm going to wean down off of these, and then I won't need to do it anymore.
yeah, yeah. And then like like we were filming like a mini doc up there, and like I kept realizing, like he would just start shooting me, and like a couple times I was like, "Whoa!" Like I knew we were doing it, like it wasn't like a surprise, but at the same time I was like, I'm not used to having somebody there who's like filming me doing it. You know what I mean? I'm used to just being out there alone, and then couple of times like I had the cigarette and I was having these flashbacks of like other times I was with other people and like I'd see myself with the cigarette hanging out of my mouth and I was like, God, it just looks like god awful. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
just looks like a slob. Like sucking on a cigarette. Like it's just nasty. You don't really think
Yeah.
about it till you see yourself doing it, you know what I mean?
Right. Yep. Or like picking your your Murph out like Felicia. Yeah, you don't want
The,
people to see that.
the giggle wars.
Oh.
You had one job, Susie. You blew it.
I try not to. Okay, get on there. Try not to cover the microphone because last time, God, it's horrible. The last live, it was. Oh, there it goes. It's sliding. It was a long live, but everybody that came on, they had. I was. It was there was an echo, really bad.
Well, it's an Android thing that's busted right now. So like I'm surprised this is working. But actually no, it's StreamYard. It shouldn't be on YouTube, so I'm kind of surprised. Whoa, that's weird.
What?
I saw myself on your computer like while it was lagging.
Oh,
So,
weird.
yeah,
Dude, quit doing some weird things, you phone.
it's all good. It's all good. I have one like that too, where it just slides like every time you touch it. Like even if you don't touch it, sometimes the thing it just goes like the weight of the phone. All of a sudden, it just makes it move.
Yeah. This stand is pretty nice though. I like it.
Yeah, I
It's
gotta get
working.
it. Yeah, what is it? A tripod?
Here I'll show you it. Let me see. This.
Oh, that is nice. Oh yeah, is it have this? Oh, that's diesel.
It's
That's
heavy.
cool.
It'll hold, but because I've been touching my phone, so I made it kind of slicky and oily, I guess, and it's sliding out.
Oh, gotcha.
But
Yeah,
this,
that's cool.
see, this thing moves all it that moves, and then
Yes.
you can go up or down, and then right here has a joint that you can go up or down, and the base
Yeah.
is pretty heavy.
I got one like that, and it's like supposed to be like where'd I put it? I got because I was just traveling. I have everything in bags still. But I know all my electronics are in one bag. I don't even know where it is. I hope I brought it in because everything will freeze. Anyway, whatever. It's not important, but it's like this little one. It's a little version of that, but the weight makes it go.
Yeah,
It's,
that's what I
it's annoying.
started with.
Yeah.
I threw that one in the alley. Shook over the fence. No, I didn't do that. Oh shoot! What am I doing? What am I doing?
I can't do giggle wars with you. I'll never.
Why not?
Maggie gave you a run for your money.
Maggie, she cracks me up. Oh my gosh. She's cracking me up so, oh my gosh. And then, the other, what was it, last night when you were doing the gift wars? Oh my God, I was laughing so hard. My face, I felt all the blood rush to my face, and my
Oh
eyes felt
yeah,
like they were gonna pop out.
I've been doing gift wars for years, like since like I forever, and like it's good when you get a lot of people, and
Mhm.
like oh man, it's so much fun. I've done it in like chats with like 50 people and been like, okay, like only communicate in gifts for the next like 24 hours. Like,
I love it. That peeper gift, that was so funny. Oh my gosh, I was trying to
oh
be quiet. I was failing.
yeah, that's so good. I uh,
I wish they had him on here, like in the chat.
I
That would be
know
so cool.
it would be out of control, but it would be great.
This is so
Nobody
fun.
knows. I guarantee you, there's no discords like that one.
There isn't nothing. Damn.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. The other ones that I'm in, the kind of like it's kind of like serious and like I don't know. Everyone's like all serious. Like I can't do it. I can't be bothered. Why so serious?
Yeah. Yeah, that was so funny. Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Who's gonna snort first? I feel a snort coming.
They want me to snort so bad. I can't snort even if I tried.
I don't think I've heard you snort yet.
No. They said I snorted one time, and I know I haven't.
I've heard, a lot few people have been saying it.
Huh.
You
I know
you
Dogman.
must have. Yeah, dog man. I've heard Raymond say it to you too.
But they don't pop out with the truth. They said they were gonna record it.
We're gonna have to go back and pull it out. We're gonna pull out
Huh.
footage.
See, Mike Jones says it wasn't a snort. Okay. See, I know I don't snort when I laugh.
Garrel's going back through footage right now. It's like I'm gonna get Mike bought the funny kind of vape. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's god awful and awkward. I mean, I guess it's not bad. I don't know. Like I see these kids like smoking these, and they're like waving them around like they're cigarettes, like or like cigars, and they're like holding them like this. Like I'm like, well, you got like they look weird. Like like they look so weird.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just don't understand it. I'm like, who taught you to smoke like that? Like, it's not. Like,
Yeah.
I'll have to find like a video of it to show you. But they like hold it like this, like, and like, oh my god,
What?
it looks like. I don't know. Like, maybe I'm just being picky, but to me, it looks like they just look ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if there's a good way to smoke or not, like a proper way, but to me, it looks wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Uh-huh. It's like, why did they even? I don't
fake
know. I mean,
news.
I started smoking when I was young, but I didn't pull the cigarette out like that. I always hid. I always went and hid to go smoke.
Okay,
And then
Susie never supported.
and then in the beginning, I never even inhaled. I didn't know you were supposed to inhale.
You're better off that way. A lot of
I
people did
know.
that.
Yeah.
I had a girlfriend in high school who didn't inhale for like 2 years, and nobody
Yeah.
noticed. She just wanted to fit in, and I kept her secret. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, but
Yeah.
she would never inhale, and I'd sit there and like look around and be like, nobody, no, people are talking to you and everything. She would just. It wasn't even like good acting. It was just, like it was coming right back out. So, but back then it wasn't a big deal. Cigarettes were like $2 a pack. Like, you
Yeah.
know, like I ain't gonna.
Oh,
I mean, I ain't gonna fake smoke for like $17 a pack. You know what I mean?
no. Heck no. Is that what they cost over there?
Somewhere between 15 and yeah,
Oh,
15 and 17, depending where you go.
oh
And that's
my
on Long
God.
Island. That's on Long Island, so I'm sure the city is worse. Yeah, I go to the reservation because they don't,
Yeah.
you don't get charged tax. But even there, they're up to 10 or 11, depending on. And that's for Newports. You could get reservation brand, like their brand. Go to different, different. It it depends. Like the Shinnecock costs more than the Poopsatuk reservation, but it's better quality, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, you could get like a native brand for like $5 a pack or something.
Hmm.
But maybe I'll go try and buy some vapes out there and see what the hell they got.
Yeah. It's nice not to have to do it, but I can go almost all day without doing it, and then all of a sudden I just get that urge. So eventually I'll wean myself off of them.
Yeah, it sounds like it's just like habit at this point, kind of like some of
Hmm.
it's like ritual. You know what I mean? Like you don't
Yeah.
know what to do with yourself.
Yes. Yeah,
We
I
used to have
agree. That's.
in the army. We used to have guys all the time. They would quit smoking, but they would still walk with us out to the smoke pit. And I'd be like, "How do you do that?" They'd be like, if I don't, I go crazy." And I never understood it, but I guess it makes sense because it's like, that you can't. I guess a lot of us like would take a smoke break more often than not just to get away from what we were doing. You know what I mean? It was just like it was an excuse to remove yourself from from work or whatever the hell was going on. Like
Uh-huh.
step away and take a break, but like there's you could literally just do deep breathing or something, like
Hmm. Yeah. That was crazy when you were talking about that camel spider. You said that one was chasing you. It reminded
yeah,
me of my apartment. That was
yeah, it's because they chase your shadow because whatever they're desert they're desert spiders, so they live on the rocks or whatever, right? So when they're out in the heat in the desert sun, they get burned up quick or whatever. So they try to find shade. So what
oh.
the situation I was in was guys were taking them and putting them in 5-gallon buckets with like other scorpions or other camel spiders, or putting two different scorpions, in the same 5-gallon bucket, and then guys would place bets on them. Pretty savage. I mean, it's pretty savage when you like if you're just sitting here talking about it, but
Yeah.
when you're out there, like, and you have nothing to do, and like, you know what I mean? It's like I didn't never agree with it, and I wasn't, but you can't stop it anyway. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
anyway, this camel spider was out there, and they I don't know if somebody caught it already or whatever, but it was loose, and we were out in the middle of in the sun, like, so all we had was our trucks, and I was trying to get away from them for whatever reason for a little bit. So I was kind of out, like, doing something, and this thing came ripping at me, and it literally stood up on its, like, it stood up, like, it didn't use its front, like, four legs. It, like, stood up and ran towards me, and I
Oh my
started running
God.
around. Yeah, and it was chasing me, and it was screaming too. It was like screaming like a
What?
banshee, and
What?
it chased me for a while, like a good couple hundred yards, at least 200-300 yards.
Screw
And I
that.
had a yeah, but so what they told me was it it wasn't chasing me. My in the desert, like the sun was casting a shadow. You know what I mean? Like a big shadow. So that's
Oh,
all this spider was looking for, was it saw my shadow and was trying to chase. So when I turned around and started running, the shadow was behind me, and it was just chasing my shadow, trying to get in it. So
okay, that makes sense. Aw.
good night, Carol.
Who's going to bed? Oh, Carol. Good night, Carol.
I'm gonna actually go force myself to lay down because I got some stuff to accomplish tomorrow.
Okay, yeah,
Hopefully,
thanks for hopping on. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to paint Groot today. I don't know. Maybe I will. I've been on for two
if you're
hours
gonna
already.
if you're gonna do what, paint Groot. I thought
Yeah,
you
I'm
said
painting Groot.
I thought you said I don't know if I'm gonna do a paint group today. I'm like, what? What is this?
No, Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. Groot.
No, I know who it is. Yeah, I'm stoked. I was making
Oh,
corny. I was making corny Groot jokes before.
you were.
Yeah. Yeah, so like the pirate joke is supposed to go good because like you when you say, "Oh, what's a pirate's favorite letter?" You answered it good, R, and then right after you say R, then I'm supposed to say, "No, it'd be the C," and it,
Oh.
it goes good if you get it right. If you get it in sync.
If you get it in time.
Yeah, if you get it in synchrony. Shit gets lost in the text in the chat. Like,
Ah. We still got it though. It was good. It was still good.
it's really not good. It's just one of those, like, you know, it's one of those that you could pull out anywhere, anytime with like kids or whatever. You know what I mean? You always got to have one of those corny icebreakers in your back pocket.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, at least that's the way I feel. Oh,
Yeah, get some rest. I appreciate you coming on and
yeah, dad jokes.
see
Yeah.
you got plans tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I don't probably nothing. Just I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for having me on, Susie. We'll catch up soon, and then I'll text you tomorrow too about StreamYard or whatever. If you need help, just let me know.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Or
I appreciate it.
bother Gerald and Jane because they're better at it. They're probably.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
bother them too, because I gotta figure out this. I gotta figure out this computer thing. So, I think
Oh,
Gerald might know
okay.
what he's talking about. So,
Yeah.
all right. Anyway,
Okay. Thank you.
bye guys. Be good.
I'll
Thank you,
see you. Thank
Susie.
you. You're welcome. Thank you.
I don't know how to
Right.
kick myself out. How do I do it? Oh, here we go. The big ass
Okay.
X.
Painting group. Yeah, if anybody else wants to jump on, there's the link. I gotta get it copy pasted somehow. Oh, I'll do it here on the computer. Let's see. Wait, my computer. Yeah, group. I gotta try to sound out my words better. Let me get this plugged in and see if I can get that link copied so I can keep putting it in the room. I should be using my computer instead of my tablet. Oh, plug it in, Susie. Yeah, once I start getting Groot on the canvas, that painting will be more interesting, I think. Hold on, I'm not looking at the chat right now. I'm trying to get this. What is this mess? Okay, there we go. Get Groot over here. Here's the interwebs. We're in the inner tubes right now. Shoot. Get that link. Link. Uh-oh. Turn off the sound. Oh, no stress, no stress. If I can't do something, I walk away, and then eventually it works out. Okay, here's the copy that, copy. Do the right thing. I should paint on this side because oh, I don't know. Let's see. This computer's so much better to type on. It's got a keyboard. That way I can have Groot. Let's see. I have to switch things around. I might put everybody to sleep because of boredom. I'm just waiting for that paint to dry a little more. Let's see. Maybe I could paint over here, maybe. Turn that off. Okay. Where's my little green? Where's my little green pad at? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Might switch over. Okay. I get it. Just bring this over here. Mr. B, welcome in. We are painting Groot. Just refreshing my area. Oh, this thing's already leaking. Get this over here. Oh. Oh, you didn't. Okay. Come here, little missy. There's kind of intermission. We need intermission music. Blue, white. This is better. No, I'm not doing an update right now. Okay. How far is that going to reach? Shoot. What is this? The lamp? I don't need that plugged in. 35%. Okay. Okay, I need to go grab an extension cord real quick. Okay, good. Anybody gonna want to jump on? You're more than welcome. There's the link. Let me know and I'll pay attention to my phone and allow the invite. Oh, Crystal might? Okay. She fell asleep. I know this is a long, tedious process with painting. I think I'm pretty close to being able to start. Trying to figure out where I should start on this little guy. Should I draw it out or just freehand it? Oh gosh, I don't want to screw this up. I really want to do it like this so I can. Okay, scoot that over. Oh, Maggie, no, you're fine. You didn't jabber, not at all. Don't feel like that at all, please. See if I can get this better. Okay, so so he's gonna go here. Let's see, the headphones are gonna come down. I gotta get this proportioned right. I think his eyes are gonna be about right here. Maybe the arm. So let's see. How much space do I need? So this is gonna be pretty much where his eyes are gonna be. It's gonna be where his face is at. Kind of right there. And his cute little head. Gonna be kind of like that. And his so I drew this out on a tablet like really quick, just a quick sketch. Came out horrible. I'm gonna screw it up. That little Groot, he's got a little bit of a nice muscular tone for a little guy. So basically, so let's see. It's got like nice muscle tone. This little body, so cute. That's his little chest, and then his body's gonna go down. God, don't screw this up. Down, down, down. His little cute little body. And it's gonna go like that. There's no mistakes, just happy accidents. Here's a nice little happy root right here, and I'll just stick a nice little happy twist right here. He had this I can't do Bob Ross voice. Little happy mistake right here. and then it's gonna kind of go like that. He's got like this little body. God, I'm gonna screw it up. So it kind of just goes like that. This is actually another. Arm. It's got all these muscles. Like that. And he's got this. So he's got headphones on. See right here. Go down to just a little past his eyes. And on this side. The Jackson 5 in your head? A, B, C. Okay, so just past his eyes, higher is the headphones. They kind of rounded. Go. God, don't screw this up. They go. Let's see. This is going to be where his mouth is at. Um, so they go down. Oh gosh, let's screw this up. Right here. The most stupid thing. You guys are all rocking out over there. Okay, so then right about here is, oh gosh, big enough. Page. Okay. That's gonna be the pot. Okay, little Groot. So these are gonna go. This is his hand. It's already screwed up. The Groot. That's called Groot. Grout. And then right here is gonna be whoosh, where the headphones go. Like that. Oh gosh, I hope I don't screw this up. Okay, it's done. Oh, someone try to jump on? No. Okay. I thought someone was trying to jump on. Okay. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Let's screw this up. Okay, everybody just close your eyes. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know. I need to make that color. How do I? He's like brown with light brown highlights. I need black too. Okay, just gotta do it. Just gotta do it and screw it up. All right. Stop messing around, Susie. Just do it. It's got like a. Darn it. Screwed it up. So nerve-wracking. Everybody's so quiet. No chatting. No chatting. Where do I want to put this? What you doing, Bubby? What you doing? You trying to come in? Oh, trying to come in? The door's heavy. Oh gosh. Okay. I need him bigger. Let's see. Let's get him big. Need some details. What, Bubby? There we go. Okay, little guy. Oh gosh. What, Bubby? I already gave you snacks. I gave you a little more food. Okay, his eyes are gonna go right here. His eyes are like shaped like that. That. Very rounded. Screwed up. I hear you. I hear that, Mike Jones. Did I remove the link? No, I just posted the link, Mr. B. Did someone try to come on? Let me know, and because I have to grab the phone, take it off of the stand, and then allow the request. So if you wanna jump on, let me know in the chat. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, go ahead and try to jump on, and I'll. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I get on up? Try it again, Mr. B. Baby. Good night, Derek. Have you been in the chat for a while? Didn't see you. Didn't see you chatting. Welcome and good night. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm patiently waiting. What, puppy? What? It won't work? Uh, okay, hold on. Let me, let's see if I can find the link again. What are you doing, Bobby? Don't you scratch at my chair, please. Okay, so copy. That should be the link. Oh, try that one, Mr. B. chasing your tail. You're crazy. You're crazy. Really? That's weird. Says I've only been live for 38 minutes. Did I lose the stream and then what? Okay, because Mike just got on with it, but you know what's weird is it says I've only been live on this phone for 38 minutes. That's weird. But on the computer it says I've been on 3 hours. That is really weird. What? That's weird. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe I can maybe I gotta do it again. So share. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Uh-oh. Says I just lost signal. Okay, here's the fresh link again. See, it started my live all over again. That is so weird. Do I have to send a new link again? Okay, let me grab a new link. It just kicked me off because it says I've only been live a minute. Let me grab a new link. Uh, That is so weird. Something's not working right. Is everybody still in the room? Did it kick everybody out? Is everybody still here? Okay. Every time I share the link, it kicks me out of the live. It started a whole new live. It's showing on my end. 52 seconds. But in the room, it says 3 hours ago. I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe I should I start a new live? I don't know. Should I start it all over again? Let me do that. I'll start a new live, I think. Okay, I'll be right back.